We've just arrived in Amsterdam for the first time.
We got 3 days and we're going to show you what there is to see. That's like roller coaster.
Second bite just to prove it's not that bad.
Oh my gosh, we ordered way too much food. I have a gluten-free pancake. Brian has a
Pancake with bacon and apple.
and then we decided to order some eggs. We decided to order some eggs on the side. I think we ordered too much food. Hi, I'm Michelle,
I'm Brian.
and we are cruising with the Colemans.
We are in Amsterdam for 3 days, and it's our first time here. So we planned a few things that we knew we definitely wanted to make sure to see.
If you've been following us for a little while, you know we've been walking the Camino del Norte, which meant we've been going like this on our hikes, walking 20 to 25 kilometers all day up and down hill. You know what I'm most excited about in the Netherlands?
No hills.
That's what's exciting, but we are going to be checking out as much as humanly possible. So we've got a multitude of videos coming for you. The first one, as Brian said, is from Amsterdam. We're going to start by checking out the Adam Lookout, where they have the European's highest swing.
We're also going to be checking out a cruise on one of the canal boats. And of course, we're going to hit the Anne Frank house.
We'll be checking out a museum and as much of the food scene as we possibly can indulge in.
One of the most important tips that we have when exploring a new city is to not overschedule yourself. So in 3 days, that's all we've planned. Now, we always find other things to do while we're just wandering around, but we also want to leave ourselves time to go back and rest if we want to, or to just sit at a cafe and people watch.
If there is something to get into, I want the time to get into it.
All right, well, let's go find this canal boat. The ferry to get across the river is free and fast. The Adam Lookout Tower is one of the taller buildings here in Amsterdam.
One of the reasons I would recommend coming here is because it gets you up to see how vast Amsterdam really is and to get a kind of a sense of the land, if you will.
While you're up here, there's a VR roller coaster that we're going to check out, and there's Europe's highest swing, which was terrifying.
It was fun. It was really fun, and it really helped us see all of Amsterdam. And then you can just wander around this top floor, this top deck. Even if you don't want to swing, you can wander around this top tower and just see all of Amsterdam.
Hey, pro tip, before you do the swing, don't eat too much stroopwafel.
Leave it to Brian to be on a roller coaster and look at everything else. Meanwhile, me? Ooh, that's a roller coaster. How is it?
Better than the one I had last night at that bar.
Is it better than you like it?
Better than the one I had last night in the bar.
And then for me,
You like the bitterball?
Yeah.
Well, my balls are the best. So.
that's a great platter. More cookies than any one person needs. But that's okay. I'm in charge of the liquor cabinet. So there's that.
What did it?
When in Amsterdam, we drink Geneva.
Cheers. Oh.
It's a very cheap way of enjoying Amsterdam.
That's the only windmill I've seen so far. There's all kinds of cuisines we had. We are trying all kinds of food that the Netherlands are known for. Sometimes switching it up and seeing how they make other cuisines is wonderful. This is the highest rated gluten-free Italian restaurant in the Netherlands. So I'm about to find out if it's a good one. Yeah.
Really good.
The things we do for YouTube, we're checking out more Dutch pancakes to see how they taste. We'll let you know.
We love to walk into a supermarket, not because we're looking to buy anything. But we just like
Those snacks are always good.
snacks are always good. But we love to see how the locals live, how they shop, and how they eat. This is a great way to check it out.
We also like to compare wine prices. And so far, Spain is the least expensive. Netherlands is coming in less expensive per wine in a grocery store than the United States. Though the prices overall for food in a restaurant has been pretty comparable to the United States. We can't come in March when tulips are in season, but we can check out a museum.
One of the most interesting things about all of the houses along the canals in Amsterdam is that they're called dancing houses because they're all so crooked. That's because when they were built 200, 300, 400 years ago, they were built on wood pylons that have started rotting from the water underneath. So the houses start sinking and they get all crooked. If a house has wood piles, they have to be certified every 7 years, and if they're not meeting code, they have to be replaced, which could cost anywhere from 100 to 200,000 euro.
Yeah, and when you go to buy a house, you have to ask some really smart questions, including, does the house have new piles or old piles in it? And if you don't ask that question, it could be a very costly mistake.
The Anne Frank House is one of the most popular tourist attractions in the city. It does have a limited number of tickets available for each day, and you have to get them in advance. You will not walk in and get in on the day of your visit or even on the week of your visit. For the US, that means you could be getting up at 3 a.m. to buy your tickets the moment they go on sale. We did it in the correct time zone about an hour afterwards, and 12:45 was the earliest ticket we could get for the day. We are standing in front of the Anne Frank House. That's it right back there.
It was a great tour. Unfortunately, once we left the room where we did the program, there were no more photo or video opportunities, so we couldn't take you along with us. It is something I would highly recommend. I think it's an important message, an important story, and they tell it really well.
And if you haven't read The Diary of Anne Frank, or people in your group maybe aren't so familiar with the story, I would highly encourage you to do the 30-minute program that's before entering the museum. It's presented in English, very informative, kind of gives you a refresher if you have read it, or it tells you more about the story if you haven't.
I was going to say, some haven't read it since the 8th grade. So
that'd be me.
So, a refresher is always good, because 8th grade memory is kind of fading a little bit.
It is definitely a somber way to spend part of your time here. So let's go find something a little more fun.
I think I know some fun.
The herring. Wait. It's state secret. Now I have to kill you.
Okay. There we go. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Apparently, it doesn't get any more traditional than this. I've always said I'll do anything once. So this is herring. It is completely and totally raw. That's pickle. That's onion.
You go right ahead. Hold on. There we go.
There we go. One bite is all I'm promising.
There's no pickle in that bite.
Well, there's a lot of pickle there, and
Okay.
we're just going to go this and see what happens. Okay, I'll eat a second bite.
All right. I'll eat a pickle.
You're going to get a bite of herring, Michelle.
No, I'm not. Nope.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. The other food that you cannot leave Amsterdam without is French fries. They sell them everywhere. Most of the shops that sell them, that's all they sell are fries. We have a garlic mayo sauce, and we have a cheddar cheese sauce, but they had more than 20 sauces in this shop, and some of them have even more than that.
Is it better than the herring? Is what I want to know.
It's bound to be better than the herring. Oh, yeah. It's like ranch.
Okay.
Yeah, they're good, and they're salty.
I think it's because we've been in Spain for 2 months, but these fries are really freaking good. We've done a lot of things so far. The Canal cruise was an absolute, hands down, great thing to do. Remember we told you the Adam Lookout was great to give you like that big, broad overview perspective of Amsterdam. I feel like the Canal gives you something similar but different, because it gives you that intimate, down in the canals look. And I really enjoyed that about the Canal cruise.
There are lots of options, from these large travel boats that hold 100 people plus. Those start around €20 a person, all the way down to private boats There are wine boats, there are dinner boats.
There's a beach boat.
Yeah, so there are lots and lots of options. So depending on what you want and how many people you're booking for, you can find a price that fits your budget and something that fits your priorities for how to see Amsterdam from the water.
This is the world's largest floating flower market. So though we can't go out and see the tulip fields because it's end of July, we at least get to go tour the flower market. So let's go. In honor of spending our whole summer being cold, why not go to Amsterdam's Ice Bar?
Hey Michelle, are you contemplating life choices right now?
I really am. It's -9. My legs are cold, my hands are cold, but it was an interesting experience.
Ice Bar summary.
We tried it so you don't have to waste your money.
Yeah, gimmicky, tourist trap, weak drinks, overpriced, enough said.
We've had Italian, we've had Thai, which for us, people who have been in Europe for 2 months, this has been really awesome. So we're giving you some local, we're giving you some international cuisine.
We have really enjoyed our time in Amsterdam.
It's been a beautiful city to explore. I'm so glad that we finally checked this one off of our bucket list.
And there's so much more to do that we didn't even touch on. We just ran out of time and didn't even hit any of the museums. Of course, there's the Van Gogh Museum, the Rijksmuseum Museum, which is the National Museum of the Netherlands, where you can see all the Dutch masters and a lot of other international art too.
Yeah, I love what we've done. I had a few things that were really important to me, and that is one, to check out the local food, which local food was more diverse than I expected it to be. It's kind of like how in the United States, where you can get Italian, Mexican, whatever. But of course, you know, Brian did try the herring.
Now, don't leave us yet, because we're not done. We're still exploring the Netherlands for another 5 or 6 days. Make sure you check out all of our videos, hit subscribe, and we'll see you on our next adventure.
Thanks for watching.